This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the follow-up committee on the implementation of the initiatives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has approved a number of development projects in Al Quwain at a cost of 132 million dirhams. A 110 million dirham roads project and a 22 million dirham Emirati housing development to build 27 villas for citizens have been approved for the Northern Emirate. The road project will see the development of the Al Quwain Falaj Al Muwalla intersection. The project will integrate with the development of Ajman Bridge at the entrance of the Emirate of Ajman on the Al Ittihad Road, and has been forecast to be completed in a year and a half. The Ministry of Health will provide services for UAE nationals to benefit from the Absha initiative at their workplace. According to news agency WAM, Abdul Rahman Al Owais, the Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development and Acting Minister of Health, said that all locals will benefit through completing transactions such as issuing birth certificates, health cards as well as renewals, as a part of the discounts and offers presented by Absha. He added that the initiative follows the announcement of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, to encourage the UAE younger generations to join positions in the government and private sectors. And additionally, the Ministry of Social Affairs is establishing a new bureau in Abu Dhabi that will help simplify and deal with social benefits cases for Emiratis. According to WAM, there are 12,605 social benefits recipients in the capital, and women make up 70% of the cases. The new bureau will register applications for social benefits and verify that beneficiaries meet the requirements. A new car sales rule will be enforced next month. That will cover tyre damage, the failure of accelerator control systems, and the date of manufacture. According to a local daily, officials say that the new rules will protect both the buyer and the seller, and those flouting the contract will be fined 200,000 dirhams. Dr. Hashim Al-Nuaimi, the director of the Consumer Protection Division at the Ministry of Economy, was quoted as saying that they have enforced all car dealers to sell vehicles according to 3 new unified contracts, covering spare parts, maintenance and servicing. He added that nearly 356 car dealers throughout the UAE have been given a 1-year deadline to adapt to the new rules. Adding to the collection of the McLaren family, the British-built supercar McLaren P1 is the latest addition, which was unveiled this week for the first time in the UAE. Following the high-performance supercar's first Middle Eastern appearance in Bahrain on the 13th of February, the one-of-a-kind car made its way to Dubai to give an elite group of VIP car enthusiasts a sneak preview. The much-anticipated P1 was revealed on Monday night in the Emirates, ahead of the official global launch, which company representatives confirmed will be at the 83rd Geneva Motor Show in 2 weeks' time. Considered to be the brains behind the beautifully crafted car is the company's design director, Frank Stevenson, and with over 25 years of experience, the American is considered to be one of the most influential automotive designers, having worked at Alfa Romeo, Ferrari and Maserati. While Stevenson swore not to reveal details, he stated that the car is perfect for both road and track.
Well, this is not your normal design. I think very few times in your life do you get the chance to design an icon or reinterpret an icon. Normally it's just your, what we call bread and butter type of cars that get you from A to B. And this one's more about taking the long way to B. So it's a very, incredible moment for a designer, the opportunity to redesign or interpret the spiritual successor to a certain car, which is for us the F1. And the F1 was our 3-seater back in the mid-90s that really made a huge jump for supercar design. And in this day and age, the technology is so far advanced that you can't really spring, you can't do an 8-second 100-meter dash. It's too much of a jump. But what we are bringing to the market with this car is a very spectacular racing-influenced design that really reflects the performance of Formula One combined with the drivability of a city car.
10% of McLaren's production is distributed to the Middle East. Mark Harrison, the region's director, stated that this gives them an opportunity to work closely with clients with bespoke requests.
The demand from the customers in the Middle East generally is very strong. Proportionally, it's stronger than our current car, the 12C. But especially in the UAE, we believe that after the car has been on its short tour around the UAE, that Al Habtoor Motors will be the #1 retailer in the world for P1 deposits. So it's great for this region that we know there'll be a good concentration of P1 owners in the region. What we've found is when we said we were launching a car business, I met people who got quite emotional about that because they'd grown up. We did a supercar in the 90s called the F1. So a lot of people buying our car had those as posters in their bedrooms when they were teenagers and never dreamt they'd ever be able to own a McLaren. There's only 70 of those in the world. They trade at $5 million at the moment. So when we said we were launching a car business, people got quite emotional and excited about McLaren doing that. Now that's great, but it also comes with expectations. They expect the McLaren to be the best car, the best performing car, right out of the box with the first car. And you can imagine what sort of a challenge that is to deliver to those expectations. So if that's what the demands are, then that's great, because that's how McLaren lives and breathes with Formula One every week when we're racing. We always want to win, we always want to be the best.
And finally, looking at two other news, internationally acclaimed artists Sean Paul, Eve Keith-Sweat, as well as the South Korean YouTube sensation known for Gangnam Style, together with a team of talented DJs, including DJ Morales, ATB, and Brazilian-born Fabricio Picanha, will all be visiting Dubai as a part of the Emirates' inaugural edition of My Music X. Announced this week, the founding members revealed the headlining acts for the upcoming event, which is scheduled to take place from the 27th to the 30th of March and is expected to attract over 25,000 visitors. With a month and a half still to go, the entertainment-filled agenda will keep the team working day and night to successfully host the 4-day event. Similar to traditional music festivals in the UAE, this one comes with a twist. The festival's unique element is the Academy, which will host masterclasses, seminars, a fashion networking event, as well as a question and answer session featuring some of the industry's most iconic figures. Event organisers believe that this is a great platform for aspiring artists that have the talent but may not have the necessary foundations.
The combination with the festival, that's what the festival is about, music. So the common denominator with everything you mentioned is the festival aspect of it. Festival is just somewhere you go to listen to music, go to concerts and stuff. We're bringing the educational aspect of it because we're bringing conferences and workshops over here in the exhibition space where people can enjoy and brands. So you need to see it as a combination of people actually coming to enjoy music, eat good food, and also learn something about those musicians and those bands that you really enjoy. You have a chance to meet them and greet them. It's not like you're just paying a ticket and you see them on stage. They're going to be also speaking, some of them, and having just various close Q&A sessions. And at the same time, the people behind those bands are going to also be there to actually tell you their process and help you, if you're an inspiring artist or something, to help you on your journey, if you have that journey.
With the objective to promote Dubai's music industry across the Middle East, a group of UAE-based media personalities were announced to be the event's brand ambassadors. Selected are Chris Fade, Lane Redman, DJ Bliss and DJ Schoolie.
The academic part for me is important. It's knowledge. It's educating people on how to do things correctly, on how the industry has been founded, because it's not there by accident. It's been there for 60, 70 years. And I think with the amount of technology that we have now, I almost to a point believe that it's stifled the industry in a certain way. It's helped it because people become stars overnight, but it's also hindered it because people are not using it to their advantage. I wish I had Twitter, Facebook, all those when I started out, I had to wait by a phone, a public phone box with change in my pocket to wait, make and receive calls, but that's how things progress. So, but along the lines, there is one consistent thing that will never change, and that's quality of music and learning how the actual system works.